everyone! So you are back with Motmot. Welcome! Yay! Okay, so today's episode is called Nerd is a Compliment. So, in about 4th and 5th grade, I was teased and called a nerd. Wasn't very nice. But I am here to tell you that if you are called a nerd, it is definitely a compliment. Here's how. So, first of all, let me start from the basics. So let's just go and define the word nerd quickly. The word nerd is a person who is extremely enthusiastic and knowledgeable about a particular subject, very intelligent, and engages in the technical field obsessively with great attention and detail. Okay, so let's think about this first. So first of all, let's pick a part of that out. First of all, we hear intelligence. Yes. So if someone calls you a nerd, they're telling you that they think you're smarter than they are. I don't know, I'm hearing a compliment right there. Yeah. So I feel like, honestly, I would definitely rather be the one being called a nerd than being not called a nerd. I mean, I would rather not be called anything, but like if that was a choice, I would rather be called a nerd because I mean, I don't want to be in the part that's not as smart, you know? Like being a nerd is just being they're calling you smarter. Don't get me wrong, it is never ever nice to be called a nerd, and no one should ever call you that. But if they do, it is a compliment. They just don't realize it. They've probably never even thought of it, but you probably have because you are smarter than they are. Okay, so anyway, other names for a nerd are geek, dork, bookworm, and dweeb. So, honestly, I feel that those names should just be tossed. I mean, what's the thing for them? I mean, you see a geek or a dork or a dweeb, and you see always in movies they always like add extra, you know, like make it more. So they have. Yeah, so like in the movies, they always have the nerd talking like this, and they have glasses, and they always have tape on their glasses. Honestly, I feel that like if someone has tape on their glasses, maybe I don't know, their glasses broke right down the middle. They couldn't repair the glasses, and they needed to go to school, so they had to tape it really quick. I mean, it's not that big, like not that deep, like. If someone is calling you that because you have tape on your glasses, they have nothing better to do than just to watch you. And then that just means that they're bored, and yeah. But it is never nice. I repeat, never ever nice, and you should never ever accept that. So, here are ways that you can definitely make them leave you alone. First of all, the first thing is you could do the best possible thing. You can laugh and walk away. Just laugh and walk away. 2 simple steps. Laugh and walk away. They will be so dumbfounded because they're gonna feel so insecure. I mean, only an insecure person is gonna call someone names, call them a nerd, because they don't feel secure inside. They're gonna be looking around like, is there something on my shirt? Are my clothes okay? Do I have lettuce in my teeth? Is there something? Did I eat since lunch? Did I eat something wrong? They're gonna be thinking about their appearance, and they're gonna be thinking, oh no, is something wrong with me? Because they're insecure. And that is a surefire way to get rid of them for a while, unless they come back, which means they are very, 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 very determined to be annoying. Okay, a second way, I have actually done this way before. So a second way is you can tell them something along the lines of, oh, so you're paying so much attention to me. Why? Do you like me? Do you have a crush on me? Is that something? and they will very much leave you alone. I tried on a boy in my grade. He got very, 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 very red faced, and he left me alone for the next 2 years. He hasn't said anything like that to me again. He used to change my name up like like if someone were to call me what something like that. He completely ruined my name, and he kept thinking it was funny until I just said, "Oh, why are you paying so much attention to me? Do you like me? Do you have a crush on me?" And he left me alone, and it works. Okay. Well, anyway, that is also it's an also good way, but definitely the first way I think is a very good way. But if that doesn't work, definitely resort to the second way, Plan B. Okay. So also some some very very like very very important steps. Speak to a parent or someone you can talk to, or a teacher, someone that you can talk to feeling good about. Talk to them about it. Just just in case, because if it ever like elevates, they start calling you worse things, they start doing worse things, you need to have that support. They will be there, your support. And also, just when you tell someone something like that, it makes you feel better, because oh, I have backup. Also, you need to realize how unique and important you are. If you are being called a nerd and everyone else is either being a bystander or being the one in the group saying it, that means that they're not unique, and they're all calling themselves dumb without even knowing it. They are calling themselves not as smart as you are without even knowing it, because they probably haven't thought about it. And you just need to know how unique you are, and you need to remember that Jesus loves you, and I love you, and peace out.